Hi, this is Rabbi Andy Koren, Temple Emmanuel, Greensboro, North Carolina. As we head into this Shabbat, just a couple of very, very quick reflections. First off, tomorrow, which will be Friday, June the 27th, my mom is going to be celebrating her birthday. So, Mom, if you're seeing this, happy birthday to you. And if folks want to leave in the comment section just a happy birthday, you can say happy birthday Lolo, Lolo. That is her nickname, and that would be really sweet. The other thing heading into this Shabbat is I just can't help thinking about our family in Israel, and let's just also say for the broader Middle East, I hope that people are just breathing a little bit easier. I know that there's still tremendous tension in the air, but nothing like what we saw last week, and especially to see as Israeli society has started to open up a lot more these days, and our blessings just go in all directions, blessings for peace. We head into this week's Shabbat, and this week's Shabbat is a Torah portion about rebellion. It's called Korach. I have here one of the versions of the Torah that we use. This is the Weiss Ashkenazi translation and commentary, the women's commentary on the Torah. And I'm just, just want to make a very quick reflection that this week's Torah portion is named Korach after the leader of this rebellion. But unlike other Torah portions, Korach is not the first most significant word in this week's Torah portion. If I were to translate it into English, the first most significant word is just that beginning word, which is took, as in Korach took it upon himself to carry out a rebellion against Moses and Aaron. Took. And we think of that word taking, how often are there people in the world that just want to take, whether it's power or resources. And I'll just tell you this, I was driving around Greensboro and I saw a billboard, and I think Dolly Parton's picture was on it. And I turned to my wife, we were driving together, and I said, hey, is Dolly Parton a billionaire? She asked Google about this, and sure enough, what came up was that Dolly Parton has significant resources, and it says that she could have been a billionaire if it weren't for the fact that she gave so much, that she was so charitable. And I thought that, that brought tears to my eyes and just really made my heart very, very warm. How often are people taking, and how often do we pause to give? I would love to see television shows, newspaper articles, exposés devoted to how much people give as opposed to what people have taken or how much that they have. So as we head into this Shabbat, talking about maybe the rebellion, maybe the revolution that we can all bring about is not about taking and taking power, but instead being a little bit more like those who give and who give generously and could have even so much more were it not for the fact that they were so tremendously generous. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Looking forward to seeing you at Temple or seeing you soon.